Survey finds that young Americans still hide their atheist label. The Secular Student Alliance and American Atheists recently released a new analysis of the Secular Survey, which is possibly the largest survey ever conducted on American atheists. The report has been titled, quote, "The Tipping Point Generation, America's Non-Religious Youth," and revealed several new findings, including younger atheists are found to be 2.5 times more likely to hide their atheist label than adults. Half had experienced discrimination online, and almost 1/3 of youth, or those who had school-aged children, reported adverse experiences in educational settings within the past 3 years due to their secular identity. Oh, wow. He's just going to walk out like that? Wait, let me put the banner on. With no warning, too. Okay, so I thought one of my comments on this was that they were talking about like discriminatory experiences online. I don't know, maybe I'm just so desensitized to it because of what the Hinduva has put me through. But I'm like, facing discrimination online, like that's gonna happen like to every community. I don't know. Maybe I'm just maybe I'm just desensitized, or maybe I don't take it as seriously as I should. Why did you walk out on me like that?
I had to pee.
Wow. No heads up, too. So
Wait.
what we did learn from this survey is that there are a lot more youth than there have been historically. Like, that's why it's called the tipping point generation.
This is why you need to, well, I suggest you use the label atheist, okay? Be part of the normalization. I mean, this is why people are like, you know what? I don't believe in God, but I don't like the label atheist. That's why you should use it. That's why you should use it, because you're like, I don't want to cause stigma and people have negative reaction when you say atheist. Yes, so be part of the normalization of atheism. If you don't believe in God, wear the atheist label proudly and openly so you could help contribute to fighting the demonizations of atheists all around the freaking planet. You have to use it as much as you possibly can. Just if people ask you, be like, well, I don't believe in God, no, but I don't know if I want to come. Then screw you, get out of here. Like, you're not helping. You're not helping. This is exactly why a lot of gay rights activists, right? They had a problem with a lot of gay people that were saying that, yeah, guys, why do we have to like go fight for these things? We already have people fighting. Like, we could just like be like underground and do our thing. We don't need to go out and tell people that this is a. They will never get it. They will never get it, guys. If we actually do this and try to normalize this, the backlash is going to be even tougher, and we're going to have a bad experience, and it's all going to be like our community can't handle this anymore. Wait, I need to be on the left. So and the other gay rights activists are like, oh, screw this! What the hell? If they better get used to this. Like, what? No. Like, we can't accept this. We're gonna go normalize this. And now it's our turn. Okay, normalize atheism. Wear the atheist label. This is why I was so upset with the Richard Dawkins Foundation, because they were like, what was that project? What is that? Like, they wanted to normalize all of this, right? And they're like, what was that? Openly secular project? I like, openly secular. Where is secularism demonized as like, who is scared of being openly scared? Muslims in Islamic countries are openly secular, and they advertise how secular they are. Okay, even in Iran, people say like, yeah, I'm for secularism. No, nothing happens to them. What? That doesn't need normalization. Atheism needs normalization. This is, I mean, if the Richard Dawkins Foundation itself think like the atheist label is too taboo to use in their campaign, and they have to go with the word secular instead, that shows you how much of the normalization the word atheist needs. When we were starting Atheist Republic, so many people told me like, oh, Armin, no, Atheist Republic is too
aggressive.
Aggressive. Call it the Humanist Republic or the Secular Republic. I'm like, nope, no, 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 no. Atheist Republic, Atheist Republic. Okay, that's what needs to be normalized. Anyways, I'm done ranting.
Daniel is saying, is this really clappable? I suppose this means there are more atheists than we thought, but it doesn't mean that there is prejudice towards there is prejudice that people are afraid of. Yeah, that sure. I'm clapping because no one died. Okay, this is the level of news we're normally dealing with. Okay.
Yes. No, yeah.
So there was other things that this new analysis of the survey revealed. For example, secular advocacy issues that matter to younger atheists are different than those that matter to adults. For example, youth and older participants in the U.S. secular survey held similar views about the importance of many secular policy issues such as climate change, abortion, and LGBTQ rights. However, youth were significantly less likely to say that preventing inappropriate political activity by churches, preventing public funding of religious schools, and opposing religious displays on public property were very important. They were less likely to say that than were adults that were over the age of 25, which I think makes sense. I think when you start to reach like full adulthood, your priorities shift a little bit. But I'm like, guys, you need to get into. I think getting the youth interested in and passionate about the separation of church and state is important. Yes. Do you have any more thoughts on this?
Are there any comments you want to highlight? Or anybody said anything interesting in the live chat?
Lewis is saying, and this is a good point. Hi, Lewis. I love you so much. So some kids could be thrown out of their homes if they say they're atheists, or their parents might withdraw money for education. This is a good point. Those are other factors that are external to the larger societal culture, or, more of a macro system that could be influencing someone's willingness to come out. For a lot of people around the world, financial independence is a big determining factor in their the openness of their non-religious identity.
Katie's saying, I have been wearing the atheist badge ever since I came to know there's a term atheist. I was like, oh, there are other people like me. Exactly.
Aww.
Wear that badge, wear it proudly so other atheists know that they're not alone. Okay, that's you're helping just by calling yourself. This is the tiniest level of activism you could do. Okay, you could just be like, I'm an atheist. That you just by saying that you're helping. You are helping. Just use it. Okay?
Wait, this is another really sweet comment from Katie. The atheist in AR is the reason I came to know that there are communities of people who don't believe in random fairy tales. So great job. We love you, Katie. We're glad that you're part of our community.
Yes.
Grateful, even.
Wait, you forgot Luke tagged us. You didn't. Why are you ignoring our members? We are
that is very uncharitable. I'm not ignoring if I missed it.
We are contractually obligated to highlight member comments if it's relevant and if they have tagged us. Okay.
Yeah.
So yes.
Okay. So Luke is mentioning something that I spoke of when you were peeing without giving me notice. Luke is saying, when has any discussion about God or atheism online not been a negative experience online? Exactly. Like this statistic, okay, I'll read it. Half meaning 50.3% of youth participants had encountered negative experiences and discrimination while using social media or commenting online. This is especially concerning because participating in online secular communities and discussing their beliefs online may be the only available method for many young people to express or engage with their non-religious beliefs. This is especially true for young people living in very religious areas or those whose parents are not supportive of their belief. So I understand why they highlighted the concerns about youth facing discrimination in an online setting. But like I was saying earlier, I'm like, guys, it's online. Like, what do you expect? Like, you think other communities, like half of another community doesn't experience discrimination online? I'd rather face discrimination online than in real life. Like, what the heck? So Varun, thank you for the super chat, Varun. Varun is saying, you guys are not hated enough in India. Please, more action.
On
Uh,
it.
I think we have an idea for some love jihad art, and I think that will.
Ooh,
I think
yes.
Varun. I think that will take us there.
You know how we had an art of Katie and no Katie. What did I say? Kelly, not Katie. Kelly. Oh, hello. Kelly dominating over Muhammad. Now we're gonna do an art. We didn't get any thank yous from India for that, right? So now we're gonna do an art where Muhammad is dominating over Sita. See?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's gonna be. Oh wait,
Luke, another comment from Luke that we are contractually obligated to read. Luke is saying, even in the UK, where about 50% don't believe in God, if you say you're atheist, you get weird looks. Still a stigma. Yeah. People interpret it as like an extremely harsh, like antagonistic word. I'm like, no, that's an anti-theist. That's antagonistic. And I don't think... Actually, I have no idea. I think there's a much smaller percentage of people who are secular who are anti-theists. Yeah.
Okay, so we got another.
Thank you again.
For another super chat.
Another $5. Thank you. Saying, please milk some Hindu for cows. Really?
I thought we slaughtered them. Guys, we slaughter Hindu for cows, and we hand out burgers here in the live chat. We should do that. Every time we slaughter a sacred cow. Deborah is our baker. Who's our hamburger maker? We have to assign.
I think Katie should give out burgers because Katie's the ex-Hindu.
Yes, Katie is our official hamburger maker in the live chat. Okay? Every time we slaughter a sacred cow, we turn it into burgers, and Katie's gonna hand out burgers.
Yeah.
Okay. Katie, find a burger emoji. No, not AJ. We will designate you. We will have an official designation for you at some point. But right now, Katie,
we need to come up with something good.
Yes, we will come up with something relevant to AJ.
Oh wow, Varun, thank you. Gave us a super sticker. What is it?
It's a pearl. It's a pearl.
Here, go keep it up. Thank you. Okay, the only problem is that cookies and hamburgers are definitely a violation of your diet, Armin.
Not if they are these are calorie-free burgers and cookies. Okay.
Luke is asking for a vegan option.
No. No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Is this how we're blaspheming against veganism?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, there we go, Katie. There you go. Katie, we don't have the budget for 4 burgers at the time, okay? Just do 1 burger at a time. When we get more patrons, link to our Patreon in the description. We will hand out burgers more easily. But right now, 1 burger at a time. Thank you. And also subscribe to our newsletter, because if we get removed from all these platforms, at least we could reach out to you. And guys, by the way, if you subscribe to our newsletter, you get a free copy. Where's your copy, Susanna? Get it. We're doing promotion. You get a free. It's not even promotion. It's free. Okay, so if you subscribe to our newsletter, link in the description, you get a free copy of Why There's No God. Come on, like, I'm handing it out for free. Okay, it's a bestseller on Amazon, and you get it for free. So subscribe to our newsletter, and you get a free copy of Why There's No God sent to you. Link in the description.